Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Today I have a thrift haul of a few brands that I was really excited to come across. There's two stores in here, most of it's from one. A handful of things are from Value Village, which I only go in every once in a while because their prices are by far the most ridiculous of any of the thrift stores in my area. Today, there was an Amazon dress that I looked at because the print was really cute, and I would have considered getting for myself if it was my size. It had the tag on it, but it was very clearly like one of those fast fashion Amazon brands. They had a price for $134. And it was probably a $34 dress on Amazon. So that's just one example of the absolutely crazy prices that I've seen there. Every once in a while you get lucky, and today I did find a few things. One I paid up for, and you'll see that crazy price tag that I got for 75% off. But I have the stuff from the other store here, so let's go through that first. I started taking pictures of some of it, but I should remember the price of those pieces. This is a pair of jeans, and I had never heard of the brand before, but the style looked really fun, and the tag was interesting enough for me to look it up, and it's Gray Ant is the brand. And it's black on black, so it's hard to see, but they are a wide leg, like flat front, or actually they have like this seam down the front and kind of like these weird, I guess it doesn't even have pockets. This side has like one pocket, and then the back doesn't have any pockets either. They almost look Western, but these retailed for over $200. I paid $10 for them, so I'm excited to try this out. I love finding new brands. The only thing, sometimes it's harder with obscure brands that less people are searching for them, but hopefully someone is looking for those really fun jeans. As usual, a lot of these are dresses because it is by far the best aisle of stuff at my thrift store. They have currently 4 aisle rack, like 2 sides of each aisle of short dresses, and then 2 racks of long dresses. So there's a lot, and I always find good stuff. This is Hill House, which is pretty much a always pick up every single time I find it. This is a short dress in a gray plaid. They almost always have smocking. This one has sleeves. A lot of them are like tank sleeves, but I have never had a Hill House dress sit for more than a week, so I'm sure that will be a quick one too. And that was $8, I believe. This one is, I think it's Sundays, and it just doesn't have any of the vowels. And it's Sundays every day is what this line is, but they don't always say that. This is on Revolve a lot. You can find it on some other sites like that as well. This one is new with tags, and it's the Tuscany dress in baby pink in a large. I think it's an Australian brand, but just a cute, simple dress. I paid $5 for this one. I wouldn't have paid too much more than that. There's a little something on the back that should wipe right off. I wouldn't have paid much more than that for this style. I have paid a little more for like longer dresses or more of like event style dresses, but this is kind of casual. Then this is Lily, and I did pass on a couple Lily pieces today just based on price, but for some reason they only had this one at $10, and it's brand new. Only downside is it's a 00, but this is the Jada dress in Resort White, and it's really just a simple all eyelet white dress. but perfect condition, new with tags for 10 bucks. I'm not gonna pass that up no matter what the size, especially in a white dress like this. A lot of people wear them for graduations and stuff, so someone in a smaller size could definitely be looking for a piece like this. And this is a brand that I don't pick up every time. I don't find it that often, but I know I've passed on it a few times. And that's OPT. And they sell this at places like Revolve or maybe even Nordstrom, but I have seen it a lot at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. But I really like the style of this one. It's long sleeves, sheer, but the body has a slip. I just thought this was a really fun fall boho piece, and it's a size large, which is great too. And I think I paid $8 for that one. Then this is Soft Surroundings, and it's a medium. I think this one was like $5. I love to pick up the really boho soft surrounding pieces. This one has all kinds of mixed media with the sleeves, and it's all beaded up here. The bigger sizes do better, but a medium's not too bad. So for that price and for this being a pretty detailed piece, I was okay with that. Then this one is Bowden, and this is not the most current Bowden piece, but I only paid about $3.50 for this, and it's a midi dress. It has the belt still, no belt loops, which is kind of strange, but it's a too petite, which kind of stinks. But I thought it was a really pretty print, and for like $3, I think that's still worth it for Bowden. I have slowed down on what I pick up in this older tag, and the one that's even older than this I really leave behind, but for this price point and it being a cuter style, I think we should still get in that $30 range. Then this is a crazy pickup, but I have been seeing these selling on Depop like crazy. This is Hollister, and this is probably a shirt I owned in middle school in about 2007. And when I listed this top on Depop, within 90 seconds, I got 3 offers, and then it sold for a full price of $40. Genuinely under 2 minutes, this all happened. I couldn't believe how fast it sold. I thought $40 was a crazy price for this piece, but maybe I should have listed it higher. I will definitely be looking out for more of these. But this is such a BOLO. It could only last for a short amount of time, but at this moment, it's a great thing to find. And I will be pricing my next one higher, I think, but I've never had a piece sell this fast in over 7,000 pieces of clothes I've sold online. They are extremely popular. Again, I think Hollister is even remaking this shirt this season, which they weren't that cute the first time around, but this is a baby doll long sleeve shirt. I think my 7th grade school picture, I am basically wearing this top in green. I imagine I will get about $30 for this on Depop. It will get 0 attention on any other platform if I post it there, but Depop, it will sell very quickly. And I paid $4.99 for that. Then this is actually the dress that I wore to my rehearsal dinner for my wedding. Not literally this one, but this same style of dress. I still have mine, but I had to grab it. I thought that was so fun to come across this. I had it hemmed a little bit when I wore it. It's kind of like knee length. I had it hemmed a couple inches, but it's such a fun dress, and I paid $6 for it. Blue was the 75% off color, and yeah, I just felt nostalgic and couldn't leave this behind. I think I should be able to sell it if I want to. I mean, I should. I don't need 2 of the same dress, but I have no idea what it'll sell for. If I had to guess, I would say probably $50, because I think I paid like close to 200 for this when I bought it. So this was a fun special find for me. Then the last piece of clothes is a piece from Lisa Says Ga, which is a brand to definitely know. You're not going to find it very often, but the pieces are usually very fun and funky when you do find them. I paid $10 for this, and this is a 3X, although it is stretchy, but I'd say a 3X is kind of generous on this one. I would think it's more of like a 1X, but I can't figure out if it's a dress or a skirt because the only picture I could find online was someone wearing it as a skirt, but when I hold it up to myself as like a strapless dress, it goes almost to my ankles, so I don't know how you would wear this as a skirt, and I'm 5'7", so I have to do a little more research on this, but either way I will get well over 50 for this piece, and it's really cute with these green flowers. And I got 2 pairs of shoes, and these need a couple strings trimmed, but otherwise they're in very good shape. These are Free People. They are like a granny square knit sandal. Free People there. They're in really great shape besides some strings. They are like a size 9, and I thought those were really fun, and they had them only for $8, which was surprising to me. They price shoes pretty high at this store. Like there was a really cute pair of Eileen Fishers that Isla was looking at, but they had those at $38. There was a pair of Quince like loafers that looked pretty much brand new. Those were $34. So these being 7 was pretty shocking. And these I had actually eyed the last time I was there, but I didn't pick them up. But today they were 50% off, so I paid about $6 for them. And they are from Talbot's. Yeah, that's right. They're from Talbot's, but they have this cute embroidered polar bear on them. They're really nice loafer. They remind me of Stubbs and Wooten with this design on them. The gold heel is really cute, and they're in great shape. So I thought $6 was good, and these are a fun piece that should sell sometime this winter. And then the last piece from this store is this bag, and the brand is, let me see where is a good spot to show you. The brand is Calpac, and they make kind of travel bags, I would say. Luggage, backpacks. This they called like a sling bag. I guess you kind of could wear it crossbody or as a fanny pack. The strap is adjustable, but this looks brand new, and it's really a big size too. I believe this retailed for almost $90, so based on the condition, and I saw some selling in the 70s on Poshmark in this size, so I thought paying $12.99 for this was a good price and kind of a fun piece for me to try out. I don't find tons of bags in my area, so let's see how this one does. And these are what I found at Value Village. So these, as you can probably guess, are Lily Pulitzer. I paid $8.25 for these because they were 75% off. They are a slightly older style, but they're in great shape, and this is a pretty fun print. I don't know if these are Kelly's or if they're something different, but they are a size 2, and we'll see how those do. Then I got this pair of jeans from the brand AYR, which I've only found once before, and it was a jacket that I found, and that sold very quickly for $150, so I imagine the jeans will do pretty well. They are made in LA. This style is called the Knockout in a size 27, and they're like a wider tapered leg. They could almost be barrel jeans in this really nice light wash. So I think these probably retailed for similar price point to like Frame and Mother and a Goldie, so I think these should be a good sale. Then I found a Jellycat. I haven't found one in a while, so I was excited. I could tell as soon as I looked at it that it was a Jellycat. This one I paid about $3 for. I think it's a little dog, so these fly out of my closet usually, although I have a dinosaur that's been sitting for a long time, but I think this sweet little one will go pretty quick. The last thing is another random brand that I've never heard of before. It is called Rudy Jude. And definitely mark this one down. I'll probably never find it again, but they were asking $133 for this at Value Village. These are a wide leg, like carpenter-ish off-white pant. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. They have like these interesting patches on them. And then on the back, they have Rudy Jude there again. This brand seems to be like a sustainable, small batch, like limited edition runs of stuff. And they have weird sizing. These aren't a size 6. They're like a 14 or something. But these retailed for over $200. And they were consistently selling at like $150 on Poshmark. So I paid $33 for these, which is more than I would normally pay for Mother or a Goldie or any of those. But I wanted to give these a shot, and the comps were definitely there to triple my money on these. So we'll see how they do. They seem to be in very good condition, minus I saw one spot down by one of the ankles, which is pretty much nothing. So I am excited to see how these do, and some interesting brands here, and I think some good finds. And there was so many that I left behind today based on condition. I found a pair of Gucci jeans, which is crazy, of course, but they were only $12. But the crotch was pretty worn in them. Like, you only had a matter of time until they were just gonna rip, which was so sad because I couldn't believe I was leaving behind Gucci pants for $12 at the thrift store. There's an Isabel Marant dress that was missing 3 snaps, which I could have fixed. That's easy. But then you could tell, like right here, it had been re-sewn and it was silk, and I didn't want to deal with that because the stitching wasn't good and I didn't want to rip it out and rip the silk or anything. I think I left behind 3 Lily dresses that were just a little too expensive when I looked up their specific styles. Yeah, there's some really cute other stuff that I had to put back too, which always is sad. But yeah, I think this was a great haul, and I'm excited to get it all listed. And let me know if you've heard of some of these kind of obscure brands or other ones that you've come across recently that we can all be on the lookout for. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.